win at this shit? Not if you're on the left, you can't, because you're going to get communism no matter what you do, apparently. I gotta kill that volume. Yes, I do. Gotta kill that volume. There we go. Because I don't need anything to give them an excuse to flag my ass, right? Yeah. I got Fox on the TV over there, but I'll mute. I'll turn it. Well, it's not muted. I just turn the volume all the way down. Same difference, I guess. Anywho, yeah, we're gonna do a live. We're doing a live. We got 3 people in the room. Tap me on the forehead, make me feel cheap. The haters love that because it lowers my overall value in the interim. I get it all back at the end, but don't tell the haters that. But yeah, if you tap me on the forehead, it does lower my initial value somewhat. Damn. Thought I heard Godzilla outside. Anyway, but yes, we are live. This is not Memorex. We are live. How many fingers am I holding up? Yeah, we're live. So, and I'm eating Mickey D's fries. And so yeah, we're live, and we're doing a live show because TikTok, tends to aggravate me. You ain't done a live show in a long time. Okay, well, we're doing a live show, so there we go. I'm doing a live show. I have a nice place to do it for a change. Already ate the Big Mac. You missed that. Yeah, we're live. We're live. We're live, people. What state am I in? I am in the state of decay, the state of confusion, and the state of misappropriation. How about that for an answer? Because Sharpie Dog watches on, buddy. He watches everything. He's got them ears cocked back to where he can hear behind him. Can you make the jump? He's wanting to jump from one bed to the other. Can you make the jump? Can you make it? Are you wanting to make the jump? Can you make the jump to over here? Can you make that jump? I don't know if he knows. I don't know if he knows he can make it or not. I don't know. Let's see. Where the hell is he? Where's my dog at? Let me flip this. Well, let's see. No, if I flip it around, I'll lose it, won't I? You can't hardly do nothing when you're on a mobile device. It really sucks. If I leave this live for just a few seconds, the damn thing dies. It's crazy. Hi. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? Well, we had an interesting live show on John's show the other day. John has his live show set up to bring people up on dock, right? And so, the hell? Did I just accidentally do something? Anyway, John has his live show set up to bring people up on dock, right? And so I was his co-host on his live show, and I said, well, okay, well, hey, I got an excellent idea. If there's any white women or Asian women, if you'll come up on dock and come on camera, I will put $5 in your Cash App or your PayPal. Right? It sounds like a pretty reasonable thing, Well, guess what? Not one white woman, not one Asian woman. Not one. Not one. And his live show went on for a while. Not one. Isn't that scary? You would think TikTok would be a hell of a lot more diverse than that, but it is not. Not one white girl, not one Asian girl came up on Doc. Not one. And I even offered to give them $5 if they'd do it, but they wouldn't do it. And that's something. That's pretty scary, isn't it? Now, why do you think that is, guys? Why do you reckon that is? That's pretty creepy, though, isn't it? Not one white woman, not one Asian woman was willing to come up on Doc. You can program your account to do that from whatever country. I mean, you can program your account to lock out certain ethnic groups? Really? Oh, shit. I would think that would be racist as fuck. I don't think that would be good, man. I would think that would be racist as hell. Locking out different ethnic groups. I didn't know you could do that, though. I had never heard of that. Well, what about that? Still sounds racist to me, but whatever. Anyway, well, I sure feel better, man. Got all that black from being in the car. Got all the black off of me. Well, about 90%. Got about 90% of the black off of me from living in the car. So I feel a lot better. Got me a nice tub bath, man. I soaked and soaked and soaked. I had to soak and soak and soak to get that shit off of me, man. It was on there pretty good. I had to really soak in the tub a long time to get that shit off. But I finally got it up. Finally got it off of me. And it took a while. Ain't gonna lie. It took a while. It's baked on there, man. 90-degree heat, 110-degree heat. It baked that black onto my skin, man. And I had to sit in there and soak and soak and soak and soak to get it off. Somebody give me that red teddy bear up there. Come on, y'all. Give me that red teddy bear right there. Wait till it clicks over. And then give me that red teddy bear. TikTok says I have to have it. And besides, whenever I do get that red teddy bear, TikTok usually leaves me alone. So if you be so kind as give me that red teddy bear right there, I'd appreciate it. Don't forget to hit either the white or red thingy up here, because if you hit that, you can become a super friend. And if you become a super friend, you can send me super bucks, which will aid me in my travels up and down the road. So I would appreciate that as well. Anyways, diamonds is over here. Okay. Gold is over here. So I don't know about the diamonds and the gold yet, but hey, you guys know about it more than I do. Pardon me. But anyways, I'm on thin ice. How am I on thin ice? I'm a model citizen. How am I on thin ice? I'm on thin ice because I want to see how diverse TikTok is. Sorry, that's not a crime. That's not a crime. It's not a crime to see how diverse TikTok is. That's not a crime. But of course, making threats at me is a crime. You don't want to be doing that shit. So you're going to be not only kicked out of here, but you're going to be reported. Sucks to be you, buddy. You have a nice life, all right? But yeah, you're going to be reported, motherfucker. You don't make threats on me, ever. Did you know, folks, that in the United States, you do anything averse to an elderly person, it's an automatic felony? Did you know that? Did you know that? Anything, you do anything untoward towards an elderly person, it is an automatic felony in all 50 states. All 50 states, folks. That's something. That's amazing, isn't it? Ain't that something? Anyway, so we're sitting here live. This is not Memorex. This is live. We are live. We are live. We are live. And it is so. And we're live because TikTok said, hey, you haven't done a live show in forever, which is true. So, here we are, and I have a decent environment in which to do it, right? So I figured, what the hell? I'll do a live show. Do a live show and see what kind of thing we can get into here. How much am I making off of this? Well, let's see. The last time I actually got Super Bucks, I got a whopping $7. So, you know, I got $7 the last time. Of course, now I'm not getting any Super Bucks at all. I don't know why, but I'm not getting any. I don't know why I'm not getting any, but I'm not. But when I got some Super Bucks the last time, I made a whopping $7. It's like, oh boy, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. Of course, now, when you don't have any money, which is where I was at, $7 actually come in handy. I could actually go get me a Mountain Dew. Or what did I get with that $7? I can't remember. I did get a case of Mountain Dew at the time, I think. Trying to remember what I spent it on, but I think it was a case of Mountain Dew. Of course, back then a case of Mountain Dew was only $5. So hey, now it's $10. Yay! Hey, I thought all the prices were going to go down. What happened to all the prices? And they're not going down, are they? No. Trump needs to put a freeze on all goods and services and allow the economy to catch up to the high prices that the businesses put out. They say, well, Vaughn, wouldn't the businesses just put out new prices again? Yeah, probably. But at least we got a chance to catch up for a little while. Yeah, they probably would just raise their prices anyway. But, it's the attempt, it's the effort. It's the effort, man. Where I can actually. Yeah, there we go. Wunderbar, Wunderneek. Damn. All I need now is a hot fudge sundae. Huh. This will, let's see. Let's see here. I'll do this. Let's slide this up close here. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Now. All right. TikTok says I have a flash goal. I'm assuming it's that purple thing in the middle there. So I guess click on the purple thing in the middle there. That purple thing. Click on it for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm new to TikTok, so I don't know that much about TikTok. But obviously, you want to flash. You want to click on that thing called that purple thing called flash goal, and don't forget to give me a red teddy bear. I gotta have a red teddy bear. Gotta have a red teddy bear. Click on the flash goal. You got diamonds over here and gold over here, so don't forget those. And don't forget to become a super friend here in the middle here. It's going to be either a red or white box. Click on that where it says join. It says join when you need to join. And speaking of joined, somebody joined. Somebody else joined. Another person joined. Everybody is joining. All right, very good. Very good. But yep, communism is here. I warned you. I served in the Cold War, and our purpose in the Cold War was to attempt to stop communism. Unfortunately, we were not successful. Lots of people talking, few of them know. Soul of a woman was created below. You know, it'd be really fucking awesome is if my ET girlfriend showed up and come up here on camera with me. That would be fucking awesome. Wouldn't that be awesome? Maybe one of these days. Maybe one of these days, yo. Trump had just going ahead and disclosed. Trump had going ahead and disclosed, man. Now we can't have 100% normalized relations. But we can get in that general direction. My ET girlfriend wants to go to a fast food place, be it Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, whatever. But she wants to go to a fast food restaurant. That's one of the things she wants to do if and when Donald Trump normalizes, well, discloses, which causes normalization. And we'll see. How many of you think Trump's going to normalize? Trump's going to disclose? Anybody? How many of you think? How many of you think that Trump is going to disclose? Let me see your comments here. I got what is that? 9 people. I got 9 people. Who thinks Trump's going to disclose? Anybody? This is just weird. Okay, we'll see you. Bye. I can escort you out, or you can leave under your own steam, but see you. Bye. If you think my show is weird, if you think I am weird, if you think discussing politics or religion or extraterrestrials or paranormal shit is weird, see you. Bye. I'm not stopping you. I'm not keeping you. Hasta la vista, baby. All he does is sin. Who, the guy that was sitting there talking smack a minute ago? Yeah, you're probably right about that. All he does is sin. Yeah, I'm looking right at the guy. He says all he does is sin. Well, I don't know the guy. I guess you know him better than I do. So, all right, I'll take your word for it. I don't really give a shit. You know, what he does in his personal life is his problem, not mine. Need that red teddy bear up there, guys. Come on. Somebody give me that red teddy bear up there. TikTok says I have to have it. TikTok says I have to have that red teddy bear there. And usually if I get that red teddy bear, they leave me alone. So that's very good. But yeah, if you think it's weird talking about UFOs or ETs or paranormal shit, politics or any of that stuff, you're free to leave, man. I'm not going to stop you. You can leave. Nobody's making you stay, you know. Go watch somebody play the ukulele or something, you know. I'm here talking about real shit. I'm talking about real stuff. Because I want Trump to disclose. I want me and my ET girlfriend to go to McDonald's. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. I mean, I can't get a human girlfriend. Because every time I try to get a human girlfriend, it ends up being a black dude in Africa. Now, what the hell's up with that, right? Isn't that weird? Isn't that creepy? Now, you want to talk about creepy? Now, there's creepy. You know, you tell this person, hey, get on Google Chat and talk with me, and then you find out, oops, it's a black dude in Africa. Oh well, shit. They have a real problem in Africa, apparently, man, because there's a shit ton of black dudes posing as women on TikTok. A ton of them. So they've obviously got some kind of gender problem over in Africa, I guess. Too many men posing as women on the internet, man. That's got to be a problem of some kind. It ain't normal, that's for damn sure, right? I mean, y'all seriously don't think that shit's normal, do you? I hope not, because it ain't. Ain't nothing normal about that. If you're on the internet posing as the wrong gender, then you need help. You need to go speak with a licensed medical professional. And you need to do that immediately. I once stayed in a $500 hotel room, and I regret it. Yeah, because $500, that's a shit ton of money, dude. That's a shit ton of money. That's what, that'd be 50 Phillips. Or no, wait a minute, that'd be 10 Phillips. Yeah, 10 Phillips. Be 10 Phillips. 50, 50, and 50 is 100. 50, 50, 200, 50, 50, 300, 50, 50, 400, 50, 50. Yeah, so yeah, it'd be 10 Phillips. 10 Phillips of gas. Go enjoy the what? The puff, the pool. Go enjoy the pool. I don't know. I don't know if they have a pool here or not, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know if they have a pool. But I do have 2 days, so I may investigate. I do have 2 days, so. The hot tub. Yeah, now a hot tub, I could definitely use a hot tub. I could definitely use a hot tub. Yeah. Job, huh? Job what? Job 1, job 2, job 3. My haters used to tell me to go get a job. I'd love to see anybody get a job with legs swole up this big. How you gonna get a job and your legs all swole up this big, where you can't hardly walk? And on some days I couldn't even get out of bed, let alone walk, because my legs were swole up big as balloons. And of course it was extremely painful. Uh-oh. Well, now that wasn't very nice, now was it? That wasn't very nice, was it? Damn. What the hell just happened? We lost power. But it came back because there's a generator. Yay. Don't you love generators? Ain't generators awesome? They should, it should mandatorily come with a generator. It should come with the generator standard. That way, if you do lose power, your generator kicks on and you're still good to go. But we had some excitement now, didn't we? Did you pay your bills? What bills? I live in my car. What bills would you be referring to? If you're referring to my phone bill and you're referring to my car insurance, the answer is yes. My bills are paid. My bills are paid. I don't have any taxes, so I don't have to pay it. You have to make a certain amount of money in order to pay taxes. I don't make that. I'm not even close. Not even close. So no, sorry. In fact, anything under $2,000 doesn't even have to be recorded. See, the trolls and haters won't tell you that, but I will. Isn't that amazing? You're fat, Biff. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Biff didn't win in the end, though, did he? No, he didn't. Don't you love generators? Ain't generators awesome? We got power. Even though everybody else is in the dark, we got power. Isn't that great? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is probably why I'm in a hotel room instead of in a house right now. See, if I was in my own house or apartment right now, but now no apartments would have generators. But if I was in my own house and I didn't have a generator, I'd be pretty messed up right about now because I wouldn't have no power. And y'all wouldn't get to see my smiley face. Right? That's right. How you in a hotel, but you said you lived in your car? Donations. I get donations, and sometimes I get really nice donations. And when I get a really nice donation, I stay in a motel room. It's only happened like twice. It's only happened like twice, so enjoy it. Because this will probably be the last one you see. So enjoy it. But it was worth it to get all that black off of me. Folks, I was covered from head to toe in black from living in the car. I had to get that shit off of me. You don't have the income for a house. Correct, I do not. The government says I only get $400 a month. So you're right. I won't have the income for a house. I won't have the income for an apartment. That's why I keep looking for a girlfriend, see? Because I can move in with the girlfriend and then help out with the bills later. But I ain't going to be able to get a place on my own because I don't bring in enough money. I worked 3 jobs a day when I lived in Ohio. And the Social Security says it ain't enough to give me my full amount of my disability, and that says that. What a bunch of shit. Isn't that something? Isn't that awful? Oh, they changed the criteria. See, I don't know if you know, but they changed the criteria. See, used to, if you got disabled, like say, you got lymphedema in your feet and legs, or you got congestive heart failure, or you got high blood pressure, or you got severe muscle spasms in your back, those were considered disabilities. And you would go to a doctor, the doctor would verify that you had them, and then they would assess how much disability you qualified for based on the kinds of disabilities you had, how long you had them, et cetera, et cetera. That's how disability used to be. And you used to be able to get a pretty decent amount of money that way. Well, see, some lunkhead somewhere thought it would be cute to change the criteria on disability. So now disability is based on what you did when you was a teenage kid. All right. Oh, there it went again. Oh, there it went again. Damn. It's bound and determined. You know? It's bound and determined. Anyways, but yeah. Trying to, they changed the criteria to how much work you've done when you was a kid. Not really sure why. Damn. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Make up your damn minds, y'all. Apparently, it's spiking like a motherfucker. It must be really bad out there. Anyway. Yes, there's a storm. Dude, there's storms all over the United States. Where are you at? You must be in a foreign country because there's storms all over the place in the United States right now. Oh, you're in Kuwait. Well, that would explain why you ain't got no storm, and we do, because you're not in the United States. You're in Kuwait. Well, it's nice to be in Kuwait. Don't worry, you'll get a storm eventually. You'll get one eventually. But yeah, crazy, huh? Yeah, something else. This is running off of battery power. It ain't going to go down. However, my internet. Well, no, my internet wouldn't go down either, would it? Because the internet's not dependent upon this internet. See, I'm not using the hotel's Wi-Fi. I'm using something else. And thereby, I'm able to continue talking even though the hotel has no power. Isn't that neat? Isn't that awesome? Little thing that I found out about. And no, I'm not sharing. Because if I share it, then everybody will be on it. And then the power will go down to about nothing. There's more people that get on it, see, the more power it drains. So if there's one person on it, it's super powerful. But if you get 100 people on it, then the power goes down to nothing. Get it? Anyway. We're doing good, man. We're still here. We're still kicking. We're still here and we're still kicking. Let's see where we're at now. I'm in North Carolina, not Kuwait. Yeah, but the guy above you said he was in Kuwait. That's who I was talking to. I can talk to more than one person. I have more than one person in my chat. Why would you think you're the only person in the chat, dude? Don't you have a scroll bar? You should have a scroll bar. Everybody should have a scroll bar, man. Those things are handy. If you don't have a scroll bar, man, something's bad wrong. Anyway, but yes, we are live, we are live, we are live. And it is so. So anyway, you're using your data. I don't have a phone or text. I have something else that I'm using. But it's not the hotel Wi-Fi. Because if it was the hotel Wi-Fi, I'd have been cut off my live by now. Right? Yeah. Because as soon as the hotel Wi-Fi gets cut off, this live show ends. But you notice I didn't lose my live show because I'm not using the hotel Wi-Fi. I'm using something else. I'm not going to tell you what it is either. No, I'm not. Because like I said, if I tell you, then 100 people jump on it, and then my power goes down to nothing. I like my power powerful. I like it powerful. Yes, buddy. Invite a guest. No, I will not invite a guest. TikTok keeps asking me, invite a guest, invite a guest, invite a guest. No, I'm not inviting a guest. If I turn that shit on, I'll have 100 people up on this dock and I won't get a word in edgewise. Well, gee, Vaughn, how do you know? Because I already tried it. I already tried that shit, man. I had all that shit turned on. When I first started my live show, I had all that shit turned on. And there'd be 100 people up here on this dock, man. I wouldn't be able to get a word in edgewise. I said, to hell with that. I need to be able to tell you shit. I need to be able to tell you things, man. I need to be able to talk to you. Can't do that with 100 people up on the dock. So, needless to say, I turned all that shit off. So now it's just me and you and a dog named Boo. Actually, his name is Sharpie, but that's close enough. Me and you and Sharpie, and that's it. Me and you and the wall. Because Sharpie don't talk. Well, he does talk, but he don't talk in human. Let's see here. I am from Florida. Where are you? I am currently on I-75 heading south. Somewhere in the great state of Kentucky, but I will not say where. But as you can see, I'm in a motel room, so you won't find me anyway. You know how many motels and hotels are in Kentucky? Holy shit. You ought to put that in a Google search, man. It'll blow your mind, man. You'll get just thousands of red dots, man. It's crazy. They're everywhere. They're all over the place, man. It's amazing. Where's my dentures? I can't wear dentures. If I try to wear dentures, I gag. And it's kind of hard to eat when you're gagging, right? Why are certain individuals not in jail? That's not my purview to ask. I have no idea. Should they be? Yes. But are they? No. And I don't know what to tell you because they should be. Hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? What do we do? Question mark. Oh, okay, that's always good. Where are you from? Where am I from? Well, my haters would probably tell you I'm from the 7th level of hell. The tarot card readers will tell you that I'm an earth angel from almost directly sent to you from the source. And let's see, what else? The Hindus would tell you that I am anointed of the gods to come and give you a message. And let's see, who else? That's about it. That's about it. It is a nice motel room. It is. It is. It really is. It is a really nice. I got 2 beds. I got double beds, man. I got a double bed room. Do you know that? I got a double bed room, man. It's great. Thank you from Uranus. Yeah, you know, I saw that sign on the interstate. I saw that sign on the interstate, and I damn near almost wrecked. It's laughing so hard. What was it? The best pancakes this side of Uranus or some shit like that? I forget. I forget how it went. I'd have to go look again. Invite somebody to come up as a guest. No. Is the dog there? No, man. It's just that black thing over there is not a dog. It's a figment of your imagination. All right. Peace out, bro. Have a nice evening, whatever you're doing. Can we chat to each other? Absolutely. Leave me a message outside of the live show here, and I'll be happy to get back to you. I can't leave the live show. I'm on a mobile device. If I leave the live show for 1 second on this mobile device, it'll kill my live show instantly. So I have to stay here. I can't go traipsing off doing other shit. I have to stay right here. But if you leave me a message, I will try to respond in kind when I get the opportunity. Okay. New to this app. How do we tag? You click on my face. Click on my face. It will bring up a white box. And then just follow the prompts from there. Casual chat about travel and life from a motel. That's it. Boy, AI's got it going on now, man. Share where you're watching from. Now, the AI is correct. You all need to tell me where you're watching from. How diverse is the locations, at least? I bet they're all Africa or the Middle East. I'm on John's live show, man. Everybody in there was either from Africa or the Middle East. It was fucking hilarious. It's a white woman, not one Asian. They were all either Middle Eastern or African. Every damn one of them. It was crazy. It was insane. It was insane, man. I am here for you. Boy, I hope somebody's here for me because I really need some help. I need an apartment or a house to move in with. Anybody got one? Does anybody really know what time it is? Somebody has followed the live creator. All right. Outstanding. Thank you for following me, man. I appreciate that. Yes, everybody that's followed me, everybody that gives me a gift, I appreciate that. I sure do. Certainly do. Oh, somebody's from India. Oh, very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Good. Well, we got somebody from India anyway. How many we got upstairs? Only got 5 upstairs, and we only got 4 in the party room. We only got 4 people in the party room up there, folks. Y'all need to click on that shit. Only got 4 people in the party room, but they ain't leaving, so it must be pretty cool, whatever they're doing. Yes, share the live, folks. Share the live. For some reason, TikTok says you must share the live. I don't know why, but that's what they say. So when TikTok says share the live, then you need to do that, because they might boot you out of TikTok. You never know if you don't do what they say. They might boot you out. See you, bye. Click. Why don't you contact your children? Don't you miss them? And just how the hell am I supposed to contact my children? How am I supposed to contact them? How am I supposed to do that? I don't know where they are. I was in Williamsburg, Kentucky for 2 weeks. Did anybody think to, and I was at the welfare office in Williamsburg twice. Did anybody there at the welfare office in Williamsburg offer to let me see my kids? No, even though I brought them up. I brought them up several times to the social worker I talked to there in Williamsburg. She never even mentioned my kids. Even though I mentioned them, she never mentioned them back. Never offered to let me see them or nothing. So remember that, folks. Burn that into your memory. I'm right there in Williamsburg. I'm in the welfare office. I'm talking about my kids, but yet the social worker didn't even bring it up. Oh, well, since you're here, we can set up a chance to see your kids again. No, didn't even bring it up. Didn't even mention. But she did have the duty to inform me that they had canceled my Medicaid, and it with a year left to go. That was nice, wasn't it? Wasn't that nice? That was really nice of them, wasn't it? Yeah, sure did. Yeah, I was in Williamsburg. I was in Williamsburg for 2 weeks, right there at the welfare office. They could have set up an arrangement to let me see the kids. They didn't do it now, did they? No, they didn't. Do you have a TV in the hotel room? Yes, but I have to turn it off. Because if I have it running, or if I have the volume up, I'll get flagged for copyright. So it's got to stay turned off for the moment. Of course, the power going out killed it anyway. So it's like, well, shit, you know. I am here, so message me. I cannot message you. If I leave this live show for even 1 second, it'll kill the live show. I have to stay right here. You have to message me outside of the live show. Either a PM, a DM, or a message. Either a PM, a DM, or a message. Either a PM, a DM, or a message. But you have to do it. I can't leave this live show. I have to stay right here. Because the second I leave this live show, poof, it's gone. So I have to stay right here. I just followed you and it unfollowed you. What? You followed me and unfollowed me at the same time. What the fuck? I don't know what that means. Are you saying TikTok unfollowed you? Because that shouldn't be. That shouldn't be, mon ami. That should not be. The thing that should not be. Near, 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 near. Yes, TikTok unfollowed you. Damn. Am I single? No, I'm divorced, which is different. A single person intimates that they are unlearned, unknowledgeable. A divorced person, however, has experience. And I'm not only divorced once, I'm divorced twice. So I have experience, whereas a single person typically would not. At least that's the general consensus, you know. So no, I'm not single, I'm divorced twice. This is a confusing app. Yes, it is. It takes some getting used to. It really does. There's quite the learning curve here. Can I DM you? Yes, absolutely. You can DM me, PM me, or message me, either one. Pick one of the three. You can PM me, DM me, or message me. Yes, you may. And if you leave me your Google Chat, we can talk on Google Chat. And if you live in Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee, West Virginia, or Pennsylvania, I can come and meet you in person. Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. That would be awesome. Do you stream in other apps? I used to. I don't currently, but I used to. I am from California. Well, unfortunately, it would be about $1,000 to drive to California. So unless you're willing to front me the money and then I pay you back when I get there, you're willing to do that, then I'm willing to come. Of course, you also must get on a video phone call to verify who you are. You know, because I'm sure as hell not going to spend $1,000 just to get to California. Oh, it was a prank. Ha ha ha, it was a prank. Yeah, no, we're not going to play that shit. Not going to play that shit. You got to get on a video phone call. Isn't it fun? Isn't it funny how when you demand that they get on a video phone call, suddenly everybody's phone is broken? Isn't that hilarious? Isn't that fucking hilarious? You say, now you need to get on a video phone call to prove you're human, and then all of a sudden everybody's phone's broken. Now, wait a minute. You were just using it on TikTok just a minute ago. How is it suddenly broken? What happened there? Something happened, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah. All of a sudden, everybody's phone breaks, you know. It's like amazing how that works. You will text me. Outstanding. I am there. Okay, well, I hope so. Oh, I am here. Add me up. Nope, can't do that. Not putting anybody up on doc. Because if I put one of y'all up on doc, I get thousands of them coming up on doc, and I ain't doing that shit. Homie, don't play that. Homie, don't play that. Sorry. Papa, don't preach. I'm in jeopardy. I want to text you. Well, go ahead and text me. I ain't stopping you. I'm not stopping you. Go ahead and leave me a PM, a DM, or a message. I told you. Leave me a PM, a DM, or a message. I will respond when I get done with my live show. But I'm not done with my live show, right? I got to get done with my live show first. Papa, don't preach. I'm in trouble now. Papa, don't preach. What's the matter, Sharpie dog? Can you make the jump? Can you make the jump? I don't know. So I made up my mind. I'm keeping my baby. Where do we message you? You message me outside of the live show. You can click on my face here. Click on my face right here. And there should be a white thing that pops up. Damn. There should be a white thing that pops up. And then when the white thing pops up, I think you can leave me a message on that. You can do that. What does your necklace mean? This necklace here means the 5 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, and spirit. And you'll notice that I have 1 point up. Now, why do I have 1 point up? I have 1 point up because that is the point of spirit, and which means I put spirit first in everything. In other words, I put the gods and goddesses first in everything. Okay, you follow me? I just clicked and nothing popped up. But then you didn't give it enough time, because if you click on my face, you're supposed to get a pop-up. You're supposed to. So if you didn't get a pop-up, you either didn't give it enough time or you clicked it too fast or something. Because if you click my face, first of all, you get me a red heart. That's the first thing you do. But if you click it twice, I think it should bring up a white pop-up or something. I don't know. I thought it would, but I don't know. Oh, you know what? I bet you got to click on me over here. See this? See my little icon up here in the upper left? Try clicking that. See if you can leave me a message with that. Just clicked and nothing popped up. Okay, great. Well, click up here then. Click my icon up here and see if you can leave me a message that way. If not, you're just going to have to leave the live and leave me a message normally. That sucks, but I have no control over that. That's TikTok, not me. I have no control over that shit. Sorry. No control over that shit. None whatsoever. What does, is there room service? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I'm here for 2 days, or 2 nights. So I don't know. I'm here for 2 nights. I don't care. Okie dokie. Yeah. Okie dokie, Smokey. Smokey the Ninja Cat, buddy. Anybody remember Smokey the Ninja Cat? No, you don't. Put your hands down. You're too young. Somebody has joined the live creator. Yay. Hi. How you doing? Just followed you. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Follow me, people. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Somebody follow me. Anybody follow me. Somebody follow me. Don't forget to click this white or red thing up here, especially if it says join. If it says join, you definitely want to click on it. And then you become a super friends. And when you become a super friend, then you can leave me super bucks. And I can super my happy ass down the highway. Can you message me? No, I cannot leave the live show. See my little icon up there in the left there? You got to click on that thing and then you can message me, I think. I'm new to TikTok too, folks, okay? I've only been here, what, a couple months? Somebody sent $9.99. Number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9. But yes, if you click that thing up there. Oh, it's telling me to do a little puzzle piece thingy here. There we go. We did our little puzzle piece, so we're good. Yay! All right, thank you, people. I appreciate you. Thank you, people. Yeah, anything you give, man, helps me get motivated and down the highway, because I'll tell you, man, with gas high and groceries are high and everything, well, everything's high, you know, especially when you're on the interstate. For some reason, everything on the interstate is just sky high. I think because they know you have to have it, you know? And so it's just all sky high, man. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, man. somebody is trying to be the #1 gifter there. And they're doing a good job at it, looks like, too. Wow, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That'll definitely get me down the highway. Rolling me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. I need another Mountain Dew. How about you? How about you? Let me move this back a little bit, and I'll go get me a Mountain Dew. I shall return. All right, yo. Yeehaw. Outstanding, yo. We are highly motivated. Don't forget now, I need that red teddy bear up there. TikTok says I have to have it. Oh, Mom, why do you have to have it? I don't know. TikTok says I got to have it, though. It's up there, right there. I need one big red teddy bear. That dude right there. That dude right there. TikTok says I have to have it. So there we go. All right. Mm-hmm. Elon Musk just donated $100. Damn. I hope that's true, Elon. I could definitely use it to get down the highway. Yeah, $1,000 would be pretty good too, actually. Anything that helps me get down the highway, man, is great. No, you can't give me 10,000 now because it has to be reported. Anything over $2,000 has to be reported, y'all. And if I report it, guess what happens? Pardon me, moi, monsieur. Guess what happens? Anything over $2,000, if I report it, here comes the federal government, here comes the state government, here comes the county government, here comes the city government, here comes the local government. And then pretty soon, I don't have $10,000 no more. I'm lucky to have $100. So anything you give has to be below $2,000. It has to be. Has to be below 2,000. That way it doesn't have to be reported. And that way the tax man doesn't take 90% of it. Now this one's actually semi-cold. Outstanding. I got a mini fridge over there, but it don't seem like it's putting out. Papa, don't preach. I'm in jeopardy. Papa, don't preach. Anyway, back to the communists taking over the United States. The Democrat Socialists of America are making inroads in the Democrat Party. They have pretty much supplanted a good majority of the Democrats in the government with their own people. And the young folks are all too happy to vote for them because the young folks have had a steady stream of communism fed to them in the colleges and universities since 1933. And so as a result, you have everybody voting for socialists. Anybody remember Bernie Sanders? Yeah, he's a socialist. And all the young people were going to vote him into office. Donated 1,000. Well, there you go. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sure they have. I'm sure they have. Yeah, I'm sure of that. Papa, don't preach. I'm in jeopardy. Elon. $1 million. Now, I think if you tried to get $1 million on PayPal or Cash App, they might flag that one because that's a lot of money. But if you was to give $1,000, they ain't gonna say shit. They're not gonna say nothing. If you wanted to give me $1,000 on my Cash App or PayPal, they're not gonna say anything. They're not gonna say one word. Not a bit. So how you liking my live so far, y'all? Are we doing all right? I hope so. I got 4 people in the party room up here. Anybody want to join the party room? They're partying hard up there, man. But then, like I said, I needed a red teddy bear right there. There it is. It showed up. I need a red teddy bear right there. TikTok says I got to have it. All right. Invite Timothy to join. No, I cannot. Because if I hit that join thing and I turn that join thing on, I'll have 100 people up on this dock. Learned that the hard way. Papa, don't preach. I'm in jeopardy. And I made up my mind. I'm keeping my baby. I'm going to keep my baby. He's sawing logs over there, buddy. He's wore out, man. People's constantly bringing their dogs, getting him all upset. It wasn't right. But he's in here now, so he can actually relax. I don't know why he gets so upset over other dogs and sometimes people too. I don't know why he gets so upset, but he does. He gets upset by it. I don't know why. Later. I'm going to keep my baby. Yeehaw. Fabe E has set up all gifts in their gift gallery. Well, good for them. Gallo Macedonia has lit up all gifts and they go, okay, so that's just random people setting up all their gifts. Okay, well, good for them. I could care less. That has nothing to do with me. So, okay, there's something called summer something or other over here with a red, big red heart or something, some kind of summer thing. Tap me on the forehead, make me feel cheap, people. Come on, you know you want to do it. I'm at 1.4K. Come on, we can beat that. We can get up to 2K. Tap me on the forehead, make me feel cheap. And click my icon up there and see if you can leave me a message. You might be able to. You never know. Boom. Thunder and lightning. Denim and leather goes all together. It was you that set the spirit free. Who sang that song, y'all? Yeah, nobody knows but me. Nobody knows who sang that song but me. I lost you on Google Chat. How the hell do you lose me on Google Chat? That's pretty bizarre. How the hell do you lose me on Google Chat? You shouldn't lose me on Google Chat. Unless, of course, you're a black dude in Africa. Are you a black dude in Africa? Because if you're a black dude in Africa, you probably lost me on Google Chat. You're right. You probably did. because Google and TikTok are cracking down on that shit. Did you know, folks, that impersonating someone is akin to fraud, and fraud is a felony in the United States? Did you all know that shit? It's amazing what you can learn on the internet. Isn't that amazing? If you come on here as somebody you ain't supposed to be, that's fraud, or it's akin to fraud. Well, it turns out that fraud is a felony. All 50 states. So don't be doing that shit. Nah, these women are legit. Yeah, sure they're. Sure they're. I was just in John's show, dude. I was just in John's show. His show was packed. And I said, hey, if there's any Asian chicks or white chicks, come up on doc. Not one. Not one. Not one. You know why? Because they ain't here. They don't exist. They're not here. Plenty of Muslims and Africans, though. Plenty of them. And sometimes the Africans are Muslim, but you know what I mean. Middle Eastern person versus African person. But no white women, no Asian women, except content creators. Now, there are a few white women here on TikTok that are content creators. They do a live show, or they'll do constant videos like me. But typically speaking, there ain't no white women here, or Asians, unless they're doing content. And then the ones that are doing content ain't interested in you in no way, because they're busy doing content. Someone says, hi. Well, hi back. How you doing? But yeah, I mean, I was on John's live show, man. His show was packed. I said, hey, if you're white or Asian, get up on doc. Say hi to me. No. Kiki has set up all their gifts. Well, bless the gods for Kiki. Kiki now has all their gifts set up. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that amazing? Isn't that cool as fuck? I don't even know who Kiki is, nor do I care. Chapo, whoever Chapo is. Chapo, wasn't El Chapo a criminal? I think El Chapo was a criminal, wasn't El Chapo a criminal? Somebody help me out on that. I believe he was. I believe that El Chapo was criminal. Tap me on the forehead, make me feel cheap, people. Come on. You know you want to do it. You know you want to do it. Yeah, you do. Come on. Tap me on the forehead, make me feel cheap. Tap me on the forehead, make me feel cheap. Tap me on the forehead, make me feel cheap. We are at 1.7K. We can do better than that. Come on, man. I've had 5-minute live shows that got higher than that. Well, y'all half asleep or something tonight? What the hell? Somebody just followed me. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Everybody that has followed me, thank you. Everybody that has given gifts, thank you. Everybody that has shared my live show, thank you. I appreciate it. But I still need that red teddy bear up there. Somebody give me that red teddy bear up there so TikTok will leave me alone. Aurelia Varone. Aurelia Varone. You sound like you got money. You got money? You sound like it. You really think that the reason you receive no response is that there are no Asian or white women? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do. Why? Are you going to prove me wrong? You can't. You can't prove me wrong. The only white women and the only Asian women on TikTok are women that do content. They either do live shows or they do daily videos. Those are the only whites and Asians on TikTok. Gee, Vaughn, how do you know? Because I've been through about 4,000 of you. 4,000. Not 400, 4,000 of you. And every one of them has either been a black dude or a black chick. So yeah, I think I know what I'm talking about. I think I know what the hell I'm talking about. And besides, TikTok's supposed to be cracking down on that shit. Hopefully they'll get it done. Because coming in here posing as, when you're a black dude living in Africa and you come into TikTok posing as a white chick, yeah, something is wrong with your head. Okay? You need an eval. Badly. Hello. Hello, it's me. I thought about this for a long, long time. Maybe I think too much, but something's wrong. There's something here that doesn't last too long. Maybe I think of you as mine. Dear, dear, dear. It's important to me. Got to know you are free. 'Cause I never wanna make you change for me. What is that? Oh, it says I need 4 roses, folks. It says I need 4 roses, I need 1 teddy bear, and I need 10 of the red and yellow hearts. So there we go. Invite Kayla to join as a guest. Nope, ain't gonna do it. Because if I turn that guest shit on, I'll have 100 people on my dock. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. But anyway, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. We are indeed live. A new highlight was auto-posted. Well, good for me. Good for you, good for TikTok, and good for everybody else. Attract more viewers. Get them in here, folks. Don't forget to share the live, folks. Don't forget to do that. TikTok says it's important. So don't forget to do that. Don't forget, man. Don't forget. Who is Todd? I don't know. Who is Todd? Who the hell is Todd? That's a good question. Let's see. Todd. Oh, you mean Toad? Is that who you mean? Toad. Well, Toad was just a short fucker. He was like 5 foot or something. I think Todd is a lot taller than that. Hello. How you doing? Hello. Are we having fun yet? Yes, I finally get a decent environment to do a live show, and then it storms. Oh well, it's all good. It's all good. We got it done. We went through it, and we're on the other side. At least I think we are. We're doing just fine. Everything's going to be all right. And just think, when I get out of the car, I finally get an apartment or a house. Then the trolls all get their comeuppance. They all get their lull suit from the gods. They get the frost treatment. Wouldn't that be fun? That would be fun, wouldn't it, trolls? Getting the frost treatment. Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd be real awesome. Yes, buddy. Absolutely. 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 Mm-hmm. Unterglieben, Lauben, Boben. Anybody remember Def Leppard? No, you don't. Sit down. Put your hands down. You don't remember Def Leppard. Quit it. You guys don't remember that shit. You guys don't remember that shit. Put your hands down. All right. I got something to say. It's better to burn out than fade away. All right. I got to be quiet because it's nighttime, and nighttime is the right time to be quiet. Because I don't want to yell and scream, because if I yell and scream, somebody might complain and I get kicked out of here. I don't want to get kicked out of here. So I got to be nice and quiet. Nice and quiet. Quiet as a church mouse. Hello. How you doing? I am in a hotel. Yes, I am. I'm a young, running free, a little bit better than I used to be, because I'm alive. Much to the chagrin of my haters, and the trolls, and the naysayers, I'm alive. I'm very much alive. Isn't that something? Isn't that amazing? Sing for us. Sing me a song, you're the piano man. Sing me a song tonight. Oh, we're all in a mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. Oh, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hello, how you doing? I'm doing great. How you doing? You doing all right? I'm live, by the way. I am very much alive. Sing me a song, you're the piano man. Sing me a song tonight. Oh, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. Oh, la 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 la. La 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 la. Wow, somebody knows their music. Very good. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. You're too old. Sit down. Yeah, how you doing? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I am awesome. Not bad for 60, right? Not bad for 60. Yeah, you're too young. Sit down. You're too young. Sit down. Sit down, yo. Someone's been doing their squats. Someone's been doing a lot of shit. Actually, that would have been push-ups. But somebody's been doing a lot of things. Yeah, a lot of things. A lot of things. Yeah. Into the eyes. Let's see. Wait a minute. How does that go? Into the eyes. No, wait a minute. Into something of horrors, into the eyes of the night, watching me glow. Praise the candlelight that goes in this temple. For he is a man and a God, and he will die too. Oh. Near. Tell me why I have to be a power slave. I don't want to die, I'm a God, why can't I live on? When the light giver dies, all around is laid waste. And in my last hour, I'm a slave to the power of death. I'm trying to find the right tree to hit at 110 mile an hour. Yeah, but you can't do nothing until you get, 813 gigawatts or some shit like that? I think you got to get to 813 gigawatts before you can do that shit. Darker shade of purple. Oh, no, I think it's a darker shade of pale, actually. Well, and so it was away. Find that tree. George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree. Anybody remember that? Nope, too young. Sit down. Don't forget to share the live, folks. TikTok says it's important for some stupid reason. I don't know why. McDonald's. Product placement. McDonald's. Anyway, I wish McDonald's would sponsor my ass. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't it be great if McDonald's or Mountain Dew would sponsor my ass? That'd be great. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? You know, folks, I've drank Mountain Dew since I was 5 years old. It's true. I drank Mountain Dew back when it was the old glass bottles with the hillbilly on the side. Sure did. Folks, there's a big blue diamond on the right-hand side here. Somebody click on that thing and tell me what it does. I'm curious. Color me curious. I wonder what it does. But click on that big blue diamond right there. See what that thing does, because it's kind of stuck there. Hi, how you doing? I'm ready to try. Would somebody try something around here, I guess? Somebody needs to try something. Tap me on the forehead, make me feel cheap, y'all. Come on, you know you want to do it. I know my haters want to do it because it lowers my overall value. They want to do it. Do it, man. Do it. All right. Where we at here? We're at 1.9. Oh, come on. We're at 1.9K. Come on. You guys can get us over the finish line to 2K. Oh, here comes the roses. Oh, the roses. Oh, the roses. Here comes the roses. All right. Beautiful. What does TikTok say? TikTok says I need 10 roses. I need this big red teddy bear up here. And I need 10 of these red and yellow heart thingies. So thank you for the gifts, y'all. Thank you for the gifts. Where am I located? I am located on Interstate 75 in the great state of Kentucky. That's where I'm at. It's amazing. It's stupendous. It's awesome. But I need that big red teddy bear right there. I need that sucker. Gotta have it. Battery low, join as a guest. Invite battery low to join as a guest. Damn, I thought it was saying my battery is low. Of course, I'm at 47%. And I got my trusty dusty cord right here in case I need it. So my battery will not be low. I will not be dying. Your mobile device might be dying, but mine will not because my cord is right there and it's plugged into a wall. Yep, it's plugged into the wall. Yes, it is. Became the number 5 fan in your fan club. Outstanding, people. Yeah, if you hit that white or red thing up there and it says join, then you join it, and then you can send me super bucks that will propel me down the highway. Yeah, they really will. Rolling me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Yep, send you everybody that's sending me gifts. Thank you for sending me the gifts. I appreciate it. Much appreciated. I need those gifts. I need all kinds of help. I don't get a lot of help on TikTok, folks. I'm being serious now for a minute. Being totally serious for a minute. I don't get a lot of help on TikTok. I really don't. So any little bit of help that you can give me is much appreciated. Trust me. Because I don't get a lot of help on TikTok. I'm just going to tell you the flat out truth. TikTok does not like conservative talk. They don't. And being a conservative person that I am, they're gonna balk at a lot of things that I say. They just are. They don't like conservatives. So, So when I say I need all the help I can get, I'm being serious. I'm being dead serious. I need all the help I can get. Because they do not like conservatives, I don't think. At least they don't seem like it. Anyway, so. Oh, somebody said an ice cream cone. Well, thank you. Oh, it's the same person. Sent me an ice cream cone. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I know. People need to make payments, man. If people made payments and donations and shit, I could get further down the highway. Of course, I'd much rather just find a girlfriend that has an apartment or a house. But I'm telling you the truth, ain't no white chicks on here. Ain't no white chicks on here unless they're doing content. But as far as just white chicks being here, they're not. They're not here. I know I've been through 4,000 people, folks. And every one of them was either a black man or a black woman in Africa. 4,000. Okay. Not a white girl among them. Now, there was one Chinese girl that was living in Hong Kong. She was real. She was a real person. She called me on video phone call and we talked. But she was more interested in hanging out with her friends there in Hong Kong than she was, being with me, which that's fine. I don't mind. But at least she was real, At least she was real. At least she was willing to get up on video phone call. But unfortunately, yeah, she just wanted to talk. And it's like, well, I need something a little more concrete than that, But she's the only Asian chick that I got up on video. She's the only one. Just one out of 4,000. Out of 4,000, I got one Asian chick to get up on video phone call and talk to me. One. Let that sink in for a minute. So when I tell you that the only Asians on TikTok are the ones that are doing live shows or a video every day, Those are the only real Asian women. And they're busy doing live shows and they're busy making videos. And so they're not interested in a guy anyway. And most of them are in China anyway. Most of them are in China anyway. So. But yeah, out of 4,000, I got one Asian. And that's it. One. Out of 4,000 supposed people. So when I tell you there ain't no whites or Asians here other than content creators, that's exactly what I mean. Hello, how you doing? How you doing, man? In fact, the ones that I'm talking to over on Google Chat right now, they ain't white or Asian. Not a single damn one of them. They all black people in Africa, either male or female. But they are not whites or Asians. No, they are not. I would love to have an Asian girlfriend. But the only Asians here are content creators, and they're busy doing their thing. They're not interested in a man. I've never what before? I've never what before? I don't know what that means. Think about it. Probably something derogatory to get me kicked out of my live show anyway. Deep. Yeah, James Taylor. You know James Taylor came out as an admitted socialist / communist, right? Did y'all know that shit? Sure did, man. I like his music, but I don't like his politics. I don't like his politics. His politics suck. Hey, don't forget to share the live, folks. Don't forget to share the live. It's important. And there may be a quiz later. You never know. You never know. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. Why don't you have an icon? Why don't you have an icon? Why? Oh, it's starting up. It's like, what the fuck? Did this gurgling noise. It's like, what the fuck? Those summer days. Those summer days. Hi, babe. Those summer days. Those summer days. A new highlight was auto-posted. Well, thank you, TikTok. I don't know what good it'll do me, but thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the repeats. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for everything, folks. I really appreciate it. I wish I knew how long I've been talking. Is anything on here tells me how long I've been talking? Still ain't got my red teddy bear, folks. Somebody give me a red teddy bear up there, please. I need that thing. Let's see what we got. We got 10 folks. And we got 5. We got 5 in the party room here. And we got 10 over here. So we're doing okay, I guess. Journey. Let's see. Damn. Well, I'm drawing a blank on Journey songs for some stupid reason, which is weird because I normally don't do that. I'm drawing a blank on Journey songs for some crazy reason. Keeps telling me to invite people as a guest, but I turned all that shit off. You know, you would think when you turn it off, they wouldn't keep asking you for it, right? But they do. I got all that shit turned off and they're still asking me for it. invite so-and-so, invite this, invite that, do this, do that. I got all that shit turned off, man. Got that all turned off. If I had that turned off, there'd be 100 people up here. And I wouldn't be able to get a word in edgewise. Journey. Let's see a journey song. Journey song. Damn. I'm going to have to Google Journey songs. Damn. I'm trying to remember. Journey songs. Mm-hmm. The boys in boots are ready to rumble. Blood on the street and hear the morning tumble. They see splats in the newspaper flashing this afternoon and night when the lightning strikes. Wee-hoo. And the beat on in the parking lot moves through the streets. And the night explodes when the cops bring down the heat. And the trains, they crash like thunder while the weak ones all retreat. And the tongue tests blood on the scene of human right. When the lightning strikes. No, that's definitely not Journey. That is definitely not Journey. Ah, I remember the Journey song. Loving, touching, squeezing each other. Now it's your turn, girl, to cry. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. So I finally remembered a Journey song, Loving, Touching, Squeezing. Took me a while. Okay, folks, we're still, where are we at here? Okay, we're at 3.3K. Come on, we can do better than that. Come on, folks, we can do better than that. We're better than that. We can do better than 3.3. Tap me on the forehead, make me feel cheap. Come on, let's do that shit. Let's get it motivated, man. Come on. Well, that's good. I feel better now. Hello, how you doing? I'm doing great. How you doing? How you doing, man? Now when the day goes to sleep and the full moon looks, and the night is so black but the darkness cooks, and you come creeping around making me do things I don't want to do. I can't believe that you need my love so bad. All my driving is up, all you're bringing is down. Busted in all my dreams, making me do things I don't want to do. Oh, who did that one? Does anybody know? Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? No, I can't imagine why. I've got time enough to cry. I'm only into K-pop. No, okay. Let's just stop. There's nothing you can do or say. Hey, hey. I am watching your live show from China. Awesome. That is awesome. Yes, it is. That is very awesome. I appreciate you watching me from China. You might think that I don't fake it, but you're wrong. 'Cause now I'm stronger than yesterday. Now it's nothing but my way. My loneliness ain't killing me no more. I am stronger. I am watching you from Jamaica. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. What? What do you see? What? Something's going on. The dog sees or hears something. What's the matter, buddy? Is there a varmint around somewhere? See anything? I don't see anything. I don't see a thing, dog. What's the matter? What's the matter, buddy? What's the matter? I don't see anything. What are we looking at? Do you need out? Do you need to go outside? Do you need to go outside? What's the matter? Do you need to pee? Do you need to poop? Do you need to go outside? You need to go outside? I don't know what he wants. I don't know what he wants. He acted like he saw something or heard something at the door there. Oh well. Whatever. I don't see shit out there. I don't see nothing out there, Bubby. I don't see nothing out there. We are still live. We have 11 people. And we have, what is that, 5? I think it's a 5. Anyway, we got some people in the party room here. And we got 11 people here. And, they took down the big blue diamond that was over here. Pardon me. I don't know where it went. Where am I? I am on I-75 in the great state of Kentucky, somewhere over the rainbow. Now I'm stronger than yesterday. Now it's nothing but my way. My loneliness ain't killing me no more. I am stronger. Come on now. Might need an address. Well, I'm sorry, but there is no addresses on I-75. Not on I-75. There is mile markers, though. There is mile markers on I-75, like mile marker 17 or mile marker 25 or mile marker 155, for example. But there are no addresses on the interstate. There's mile markers. You might think that I won't make it, but you're wrong. What do you see that I don't see? What's at the door, dog? Is something at the door? He's just staring at the door. Well, what's at the door? It ain't a demon, is it? A ghost? Phantom? Shadow person? Where's Casper Sight when you need him? Shadow bastard. Have you found a shadow bastard, Sheriffy dog? Casper Sight, you wouldn't last 2 seconds with me, man. I'd show you so much shit you'd absolutely have you just pass out. You wouldn't be able to handle it. You wouldn't be able to handle it. Poor Casper Sight, man. I'd have that poor boy scared shitless. I would, man. Thoughts on? No, we ain't going. No, we're not going to entertain that. No, we're not going to entertain that. Comments like that will not be entertained. In fact, comments like that might get you removed from my live show. Might get you removed from my live show. Yeah, might do it. Might do it, Maynard. Just might. What can I say? Wham! There you went. Bye. Just here, missing your smile. Well, thank you. I'm glad somebody's missing something. I'm glad somebody's missing something, buddy. I tell you, my goodness. There we go. Beautiful. Outstanding. Yep. Gotta set it up right. There we go. Outstanding, Maynard. But yeah. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Oh, boy. I still can't get over that video. Everybody's saying, oh, it's a blimp. Oh, okay. But it still looks like the Beatles' Yellow Submarine. So, you want me to do Backstreet Boys? Hey, hey. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye. Just hit me with the truth and know you're gonna welcome to and maybe and give me one good reason, baby, come on. How old are you? Well, it depends upon your perspective. If you're going by this physical body, I am 62, I'll be 63 this October. But if you're going by lifestyle, not lifestyle, what would that be? Life experience, I guess. Whatever. Anyway, different lives, right? Multiple lives. If you go by that, then probably about 450, something like that, 500. I've got a lot of previous lives that go way the fuck back. And I get bits and pieces of them every now and then. I had this one dream. I was a soldier in World War II, and I got my legs run over by a tank. Ooh, not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. So, yeah. A group of friends is in a mystery game looking for clues at the door. You know, that's probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Ooh, ah, ooh, ba, ba, doo, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ba, ba, doo, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ba, ba, doo, ah, ooh, ah, bow. 62. I'll be 63 this October. I'll be 63 this October. And it ain't October yet. At least I don't think so. Don't think so. Hello, how you doing? Hello, is it me you're looking for? Lionel Richie. Here, Stevie, take the wheel. Oh, that was horrible, wasn't it? Wasn't that horrible? Don't get mad at me though, because Eddie did it before I did, so don't get mad at me. Invite somebody up on this. No, I ain't inviting nobody. Quit it, TikTok. Quit asking me. I'm not inviting nobody up. I'm not gonna do that, because if I did it, I wouldn't be able to say a word, because there'd be 100 people on my dot. I wouldn't be able to say shit. Had to turn all that off. Hi, how you doing? Don't forget to share my live show. It's important. At least TikTok seems to think so. TikTok seems to think it's important. It's important to me. Glad to know you are free. 'Cause I never wanna make you change for me. Who sang that song, y'all? Think of me, you know I thought about it for a long, long time. How am I doing? I'm doing a little better because I'm out of the car, but I'm only out of the car for 2 nights, and then I got to get back in the car. So, but at least I got 2 nights of real living for a change. So, Nickelback. No, it's not Nickelback. No, that's not Nickelback. Trying to think of one of Nickelback's famous songs, and I can't think of it. Trying to think of Nickelback songs. I can't think of them right offhand. It'll come to me later, of course. I'm not John. I'm James. John's the other guy. I'm James. My name is Sue. How do you do? My name is James. The other guy's name is John. I'm James. Reuben James. All the folks around Madison County cuss your name. Just a good old boys, never meaning no harm. Beats all you ever saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, lightening the hills. Someday the mountain might get 'em, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Was this filmed in 1987? Yes, as a matter of fact, it was. I'm kidding. No, it was not. That's a lie. Seriously, you're on TikTok but can't pay your child support. What child support, you fucking moron? I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no kids, you asshole. What the fuck are you talking about? I ain't got no kids. Kids have been gone for 12 years. Idiot. Get out of here. You're an idiot. You need to get caught up, bud. Seriously. You're an idiot. Go away. Had no kids in 12 years, man. Idiot. Was this filmed in 1987? Yes, I believe it was. Crazy. Crazy. I'm crazy for being lonely. Crazy for crying, crazy for dying, and crazy for loving you. Who sang it? Does anybody know? It is 11:56 my time. What time is it where you're at? Got a song for every word. Yeah, really. There really is. There really is a song for just about every word out there. It's on my mind. Okay, see this person in the chat, they said it's on my mind. Now I can take that word mind and I can give you about 5 songs. Now I did hear something then. All right, hold on. I'm coming. What do you want? We're going to investigate, doggy. We need to investigate. I did hear something. You want to investigate? You want to investigate, doggy? What do you want to do? I need to check the rules. see. Probably somebody just getting stuff out of their car or something. That's usually what it ends up being. It usually just ends up being somebody getting something out of their car or something. That's usually what it ends up being. All right, so we got, what we got here? 13. We got 13 here, and we got 5 here. Mm-hmm. Devil Dave's not here. Yep, that's right. Dave's not here. It's me, Dave. I got the stuff. Dave's not here. Dave's not here. Nope, he's not. That's right. Dave's not here, man. Am I a Satanist? Are you fucking high? No, I'm not a Satanist. No. And Satanists tend to be atheist any damn way. So no, I'm not a Satanist. I'm the high priest of freedom religion, which is a fairly new pagan religion. But I am the high priest of freedom religion. The necklace stands for the 5 elements: earth, fire, water, wind, and spirit. Got that? And you notice it's 1 point up, which means I put spirit first. I always put spirit first. I always put the gods first, and goddesses, gods and goddesses. Always put them first. Okay. The top point is almost always synonymous with spirit or with the gods. It is a pentagram. That's what a pentagram stands for. That's what a pentagram stands for. It doesn't stand for Satanism. No, pentagrams have nothing to do with Satanism. Satanism uses them from time to time, but they have nothing to do with Satanism at all. A pentagram stands for the 5 elements: earth, fire, wind, water, and spirit. That's what it stands for. It does not necessarily stand for Satanism. Somebody says, James. Yeah, that's my name. Don't run it out. Oh, Jane. One pill makes you smaller, and one pill makes you tall. And the one that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. Oh my God, somebody got it right. Jefferson Airplane. Somebody got it right. Jefferson Airplane, and got it right off the bat, too. Good job, man. Good job. Do you remember the name of the artist that sang the song? $30. I could use $30 right about now. You know, did you know that if everybody on TikTok gave me $30, I could get out of debt? Did you know that? It's true. It's absolutely true. I swear to God. If everybody on TikTok gave me $30, man, I could get out of debt. I'd be debt free tomorrow. I'd call a CPA, give them the money, and then all my debts would be paid off. Isn't that great? James, yes, that's my name. Don't wear it out. Hello, how you doing? Hello, 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 hello. On the Mesa Miller play, saws that make the hit parade. Gee, are all our salaries great. Those were the days. And the new when you were there, girls are girls were men were men. White Rabbit, but I don't remember. The name of the woman that sang the song was named Grace Slick. So now you know, and knowing is half the battle. You're funny. No, I'm actually James, but nice to meet you. No. Wow, 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 wow. Invite Susan to join as a guest. No, TikTok, quit asking me. Quit asking me. I turned all that shit off. When I turn all that shit off, you're not supposed to ask me anymore. Quit. Folks, we are live. We are not Memorex. We are live. We are live. We are live. And it is so. And we've been going on for a little while. At least TikTok can't say I ain't doing no live show. They get on me, man. They'll get on me every now and then. You ain't done a live show in a long time. You need to do a live show. So I'm doing a live show. I'm a young runner free, a little bit better than it used to be because I'm alive. Live wire, because I'm alive. I'm alive wire, because I'm alive. I'm alive wire, because I'm alive. I'm alive wire. You mad maggot? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not MAGA. I was MAGA before MAGA was cool. I've always been putting America first. I was putting America first when I was 5 years old. I was always putting America first. America should be put first because I live here. It's my home. So of course I'm going to put it first. I'm not going to put it last. That'd be pretty stupid of me. Am I MAGA? I am not MAGA. I'm not Republican. I'm not MAGA. I am an uber conservative. Actually, I'm a constitutionalist conservative, an uber constitutionalist conservative, an uber constitutionalist conservative. That's a mouthful. I need to figure out something. I need to figure out something a little bit more, little shorter. But anyway, but I mean, you know, MAGA, all MAGA means is make America great. I get tired of arguing with people over MAGA because all MAGA means is make America great. It has nothing to do with Trump. MAGA was around long before Trump even existed. So I don't know why people equate it with Trump. I guess because he made a bunch of hats and gave them out, I guess. But no, MAGA was around long before Trump even existed. So, because I was MAGA long before Trump. I was MAGA like I said, when I was a little boy, I was MAGA. I always put America first because it's my home. Anybody that does not put MAGA first and lives here has got a screw loose somewhere. Okay, because you should put your homeland first. It should come first. Right. Read my message. I don't know what you're trying to tell me. I can't make it out. Swipe up. Yeah, I can't. I still can't make it out. I don't know what you're trying to tell me. I don't know what you're trying to tell me. I know that I was MAGA long before the MAGA movement. That's for sure. Long before MAGA movement. Long before that. I'm a young runner free, a little bit better than I used to be, 'cause I'm alive. Yeah, they ain't no. I was sitting there thinking about that. If my ET girlfriend was to come down here, ain't no top secret shit here in this apartment room, this hotel room, and so she could stay with me, and it wouldn't be no problem at all. 'Cause ain't no top secret shit. Ain't no need to know basis shit down in this hotel room. So she could come down and hang with me in the hotel room. Be pretty cool, man. I'd love to have my ET girlfriend with me. I wish Trump would go on ahead and disclose. This is getting retarded. I mean, it really is. It's getting retarded. And just if he would just go on ahead and disclose, a lot of these ETs would want to embrace humanity and have normal relations with us, coexist with us, etc., etc. And that would be very cool. But it's all on Trump. It's all on Trump as to whether he wants to disclose or not. If he discloses, then we can have normal relations. Oh, God, violation warning for what? Your live was flagged for hate speech? What? Oh, for fuck's sake. Flagged for hate speech, my ass. I ain't got no hate speech. I ain't got no hate bone in my body nowhere. Did I know Tom Pearl? No, I do not know no Tom Pearl. You buy a debit card? No, I'm not buying no debit cards. No, I'm not going to do that. Sorry. You want a debit card? Go buy it yourself. If you want a debit card, I ain't buying no debit card. Are you crazy? Every dime I get goes in that gas tank out there. That's where it goes. How much? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I ain't buying no debit cards. No way. No, I don't buy no debit cards. That's what y'all buy. I don't buy them. Y'all might buy them, but I don't buy them. If I could afford to buy a debit card, I could afford to take my money and put it in that gas tank out there. Right? My money goes in that gas tank out there so that I can get up and down the road. That's where my money goes. How much does a debit card cost to purchase? Typically, debit cards are $25, $50, $75, $100, $125, $150, $200, if I understand correctly. But I could be wrong on that. Okay, so don't take that as gospel. You'll need to Google it for yourself. Do I need your social security number? No. Why would I want your social security number? I don't want your social security number. Are you crazy? What are you talking about? Gas prices. Gas prices. Well, I thought we had rerouted everything through Oman and thereby eliminated the need for the Strait of Hormuz. Because if everything's been rerouted to Oman, we don't need Hormuz anymore. And gas prices should come down, right? Well, guess what? They ain't come down. So, in fact, I think they're going back up, but I'm not sure. I think they're going back up. Yeah. How much was the hotel? It just was. How about that? You'll need to figure it out. Am I a pauper? Yes, I am a pauper. I had everything stolen. Had all my money stolen, all my property stolen. It was a mess. Wife driven insane, kids taken away, mom and dad killed. So yeah, it was a mess. All I have is my car, my PC, and my dog, and my mobile device. That's it. That's all I have. So there we go. Mm-hmm. At Emma Magnolia Baby. Let us join. Nah, it's okay. I'll pass. Nobody's getting up here on this dock. Because once somebody gets up here on this dock, all hell breaks loose. And then next thing I know, I got 100 people up on this dock. And then I can't get a word in edgewise. So no, nobody comes up. Nobody. Nobody. Mega, mega, mega. Lady, from the moment I saw you, so shy. Whoa, 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 alone. Your hand turn me up when I'm lonely. Take me gently into your arms. You're my lady from the morning sunshine in your eyes. Lovely, here and lovely. You're my lady. Who sang it? Who sang it, Joe? As we got 12 or 13 people in the room, who sang it? And we got 5 people in the party room over here. A new highlight was just posted. Well, good for me. Good for you. Good for everyone. All right, folks. I think our storm is over, and I think the live should be over too, because I did my live show. TikTok was aggravating me, wanting me to do a live, so I've done a live. And now, folks, remember if you hit that white or red button up there and then click join when it says to do so, you will become a super fan. You will be able to give me super bucks. And then those super bucks that I get from TikTok, will propel me down the highway and allow me to get further down the road to whatever destination it is I'm going to. I have no clue where I'm going. I'm just going, at this point. At this point, I'm just going. Before I send heart me, go buy a card first. I can't. I done told you I can't buy no cards. Still, all my money goes into that gas tank out there. Every dime of my money goes into that gas tank right out there. That's where my money goes. Doop, 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 doop. You're all I ever wanted. You're all I ever needed. Tell me we can do that. And I want you back. Hey, hey, hey. Now, sure as the sun across the sky, the lie is over. Lost, like the tears that used to dry me over. Hola, hola, mi amigo. Devil asked you, James, who are you? Just think. Well, the devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he's way behind, and he was willing to make a deal. And he said, and he came up on a hickory stump. And he said, or no, wait a minute. He came across this young boy sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot. And the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I bet you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play a pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul because I think I'm better than you." Well, the boy said, "My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're going to regret because I'm the best it's ever been. Johnny, you rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard, 'cause hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals the cards. And if you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold. But if you lose, the devil will get your soul." Where am I from? Well, the trolls would say I'm from the seventh level of hell. Actually, I'm from Hamilton, Ohio. Yeah. Hamilton, Ohio. Yeah, fiddle made of gold actually wouldn't play at all. Nobody actually thinks about that, right? Fiddle made of gold wouldn't play at all. You wouldn't be able to get shit out of it. But oh well. Nobody really thinks. Sharing a story about a devil and a fiddle. Yep, that's it. That's it, TikTok. That's what I'm doing. Do you want outside? You keep looking at the door. Do you want outside? If you want outside, go to the door. If you want outside, go to the door, and I'll let you out. He just keeps looking at the door. Maybe it's my ET girlfriend. You reckon it's my ET girlfriend trying to get in? Hmm? Think so? Think that's what it is? How are you doing? I'm doing okay. How you doing? Are you all right? Are you better than before? Are you better this 4 years than you was the last 4 years? Anybody remember what Obama ran on? Does anybody remember? Does anybody remember what Obama ran on? Obama ran on hope and change, and Obama said, "I will fundamentally alter the United States of America." Now, stop and think about that for a minute. I will fundamentally alter the United States of America. Now, stop and think about that. Why would you want to fundamentally alter something that you love? Because remember, he claimed he loved America. But yet he's going to get into office and fundamentally change the United States of America. Why? Why would he want to do such a thing? Why would anybody want to do such a thing? If you love something, why would you want to change it? Because if you change it, then it is not the thing that you currently love. Right? Yeah. Yeah. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Yep, 32 million, brother. 32 million. That's a lot of money, you know? That's a lot of money, isn't it? Yeah, that's a lot of money. 32 mil. Doing okay, but I wanted to know how you were doing on a deep level. You want to know what's bothering me. What's bothering me? There's a lot of shit that's bothering me, actually. I'm bothered over the economy. I'm bothered over the high gas prices. I'm bothered that there's so much evil in this earth. I'm bothered that I'm still in that damn car. I'm bothered that I had to lose all my property and my inheritance and my stimulus checks and my wife and my kids and my parents. I don't know, man. A lot of things bother me. Maybe you just need to be more specific. Maybe you need to be more specific and tell me what you're talking about, what it's a reference to. Because, I mean, there's a lot of shit that I can be upset about. Right. Yeah. Papa, don't preach. I'm in jeopardy. Papa, don't preach. But I made up my mind. I'm keeping my baby. I'm gonna keep my baby. Said I'm young, running free. A little bit better than it used to be, 'cause I'm alive. Live wire. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. Hush, little baby, don't say a word, and never mind that voice you heard. It's just a beast under your bed, in your closet, in your head. Exit light into night. Take my hand. We're off to Never, Never Land. Yep, Metallica, correct. Very good. And the one before that was Motley Crue. Very good. Yeah, you're too old. Sit down. That's right. You're too young. Sit down. Private Pile, are you a lean, fighting machine? How am I doing? That's debatable. It depends upon your perspective. I mean, if you're talking about from a spiritual perspective, I'm doing excellent. In fact, I'm doing awesome. But if you're talking from a physical standpoint, I'm not doing that great. I'm living in my car. So, it depends on your perspective, right? I want a hot take from this guy. You do? Oh my God. Well, look at that. That's something. How are you doing? Mm. Hmm. I'm a young running tree. What was my first job? My very first job was working for my mother in a nursing home as an orderly. Apparently, nobody knows what the fucking orderly is. I've had to tell like 200 people what a fucking orderly is because nobody seems to know. It's like, what the fuck's an orderly? And then I have to tell them because they don't know. Nobody seems to know what an orderly is. Why is that? Why don't anybody know what an orderly is? Has CERN turned on their damn machine again? It sounds like it, doesn't it? Because nobody seems to know what an orderly is. What was your first car? My first car was a 1970 Ford Torino wagon. It was white, and therefore I called it the Ghost because it was possessed. It was possessed. I come out of school one day, man. All the doors are windows are flung open, the hood's open, the trunk's open, everything, and the music's blaring and everything. It's like, what the fuck? Everything's just going crazy, man. It was a nice car, though. I loved it. I loved my 1970 Ford Torino wagon. I'd miss it. I lost it to rust, sadly. But it was a good car, man. It really was. I really liked it. And so I started getting Torinos, Ford Torinos after that. I had a series of Ford Torinos, man, that I just kept getting. They were good cars. Once I fixed them up after the person that had them abused them. I always seem to get these cars where people abuse the shit out of them, and then I have to fix them back up. But once I do that, they're a great car, What is the oldest memory you can think of? Oh, that's easy. I was an infant, and I went tumbling down the stairs, and got down to the bottom and started cracking up laughing. And mom and my adopted sister and the neighbor across the road, they all come running. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I'm sitting there at the bottom of the stairs laughing my ass off. One, saying, do it again, do it again, do it again. But they was all freaking out. Oh my God, he rolled down the stairs. Well, of course I did. I did it on purpose. Did it on purpose. Sure did. Had a lot of fun doing it too. I loved it. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My mom, my adopted sister, and the neighbor would think, "Oh my God, oh my God!" They was losing their minds. And I'm sitting there at the bottom of the stairs laughing my ass off, saying, "Do it again, do it again, do it again." Yeah. I'm telling you, man. Like I said, man, you need 5 minutes with me, man. You'll never be the same person ever again. I guarantee it. Now, normally though, I am pretty boring because a lot of times I sit at my computer, either making mods or doing research or doing live shows or like this or whatever. But there are those times when it gets really exciting. All kinds of shit happens, man. I was a little boy, and we were still living on Warwick, and I saw this white entity sitting there watching us. And I'm like, well, now wait just a minute. You can't be doing that. And so I chased this white entity into the bathroom down at the end of the hall. I chased him all the way into the bathroom, and then he disappeared, obviously. So I went back to my mom and I said, Mom, I saw this white thing watching us, and I chased it down the hall to a bathroom. And she said, Oh, that was probably an angel, honey. I'm like, Oh, okay. So yeah, man, I see supernatural shit all the time. Like I said, Casper Sight. I would love for Casper Sight to spend a week with me, because he would never be the same. Nobody would really, because a lot of people are not used to the supernatural, right? They're just not. They're not used to it. Now, see, for me, it's like second nature. But a lot of people are just not used to it, and they wouldn't know how to respond. Whoa, 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 wah, 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 wah. That was an interesting noise. 17, 16. Oh, we lost somebody. Oh, nope. Now it jumped up to 15, down to 14, and back up to 15. But it ain't 17 no more. Get it back up to 17. Come on, get it back up to 17. Just like a one-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, I said ooh. Just like a one-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, I said ooh. My mom tells me sometimes that it's the souls coming down from purgatory to ask for prayers. Uh, hmm. I've never heard of that one before. That's new. I like that. I'll have to look into that. That's pretty cool. I'll look into that. See what kind of validity there is to that. That's a pretty interesting way of putting it, man. And it would explain a great many things, wouldn't it? Yeah. Hmm. Hello there. Well, hello there back. How am I doing? Well, I'm not doing too well, but spiritually I'm doing awesome. So there. Stevie Nicks, that's right. Got it in one. Got it on the first try. Good job. Good job. Damn. Holy delayed reaction, Batman. The hell was that all about? I got delayed. Andale, arriba, arriba, andale. Anyway, but yeah, so let's see what we do. So where are you from? I really don't know. I really don't know. Where are you from? I really don't know. I mean, if I really am this earth angel that, all these tarot card readers say that I am, then I guess my home would be the source, right? I came from the source. I came from the source. I'm here to do a thing. And then when I do the thing, then I go back to the source, right? I mean, you know, and that's okay. I'm actually okay with that. I'm totally okay with that shit. Totally okay with that. If that's what it ends up being. Now, I don't know that for sure. I don't think these tarot card readers know that for sure either, you know. But it would be interesting, you know. I do know that I have a thing I have to do. You have a great and glorious future that'll benefit all of mankind. Now, I haven't got a fucking clue what that is, but I reckon I'll find out, right? When I do it, then that'll be the end of that. And then I go back to the source, right? I go back to the source when I'm done, you know. All right, very good. Where are you now? Where are you now? The fears are coming back to me once again. Oh, I wish you were here, taking good care of me. I want you. I feel as though I'm out in the cold. Shot me out in the cold. Hear me calling, cold. Well, I'm in Texas right now. Well, good for you. I'm glad to hear it. Ain't it hot over there? Ain't you guys hot? Because when you're hot, you're hot. And when you're not, you're not. But yeah, I escaped. I escaped the West only to bring the heat with me to the East. And then they created, and then the weather weapons created this huge air bubble that trapped all the heat in, trying to kill us all. I busted that son bitch wide open. Yes, I did. Got tired of that shit. I don't know. How am I doing? Like I said, that's, it depends on what you mean. If you're talking about physically, probably not. Not doing too good. But if you're talking about spiritually, I'm doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good spiritually. It's just the physical part I gotta get. We'll see. Got me some lottery tickets. We're gonna see if I win. Hopefully I win. And this whole fracas is over. Obviously, if I win the lottery, everything changes, right? So, yeah. Shot me out in the cold. Hear me calling. Call. Call your number. Call your name. Call your number. Call your name. Is that a song? I think that's a song. I think that's a song. Sing me a song, you're the piano man. Sing me a song tonight. But we're all in the mood for a melody. You got us feeling alright. Oh, la 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 la. Billy Joel, yep. I'm from the Philippines. Well, okay. Welcome from the Philippines. MacArthur kept his promise. Never forget that. Never forget that. That MacArthur kept his promise. It's important. There will be a quiz later. And my phone just made some kind of ruckus. Let's see. Can I hear you calling your number? Oh, what, my WhatsApp? No, no, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna give you my phone number. Because if I give out my phone number, I'll have thousands of spam calls. So no, nobody gets my phone number. Sorry. And the phone number for my WhatsApp was a dead number. So you're gonna have to build a wooden boat to cross that vast sea. Run to the land of the ice and snow when the midnight sun where the hot springs blow. Hammer of the gods will drive our ships to new lands. Fight the horde, sing and cry. Valhalla, I am coming. Onward sweeping with threshing oars. Our only goal will be the western shore. Run to the land of the ice and snow when the midnight sun where the hot springs blow. My name is so-and-so, and I am 41 years old. Well, good for you. I'm 62, but my eyes are not blue. Where am I located? I am located in an undisclosed location somewhere on I-75 in the great state of Kentucky, but I'll never tell you where I'm at. Run through the land of the ice and snow in the midnight sun where the hot springs glow. Don't you feel so free? Whispered tales of fall, how we come, tides of war. We are your overlord. On my sweeping with threatened nose, our only goal will be the western shore. Bring me Thanos. Bring me Thanos. Yes, the immigrant song, correct. Bring me Thanos. Bring me Thanos. How you doing, Brian? Same thing I always do, Pinky. Take over the world. It's almost time to cut my hair again, ain't it, dog? Yeah, it's almost time for me to cut my hair. I was hoping my hair would turn back brown again. Oh, battery saver, holy shit. My battery's running low, but I've got a cord. I got the cord, Maynard. I can heat this sucker. We are now plugged in. Plug it in, plug it in. Isn't it nice, man, that you can charge it while you're using it? Pretty cool. When I get that new 30 power shit, I'll be able to really use it while I'm charging. The Moto G can handle up to 30 watts. So I'm going to go get me a 32 watt cord and a 32 watt plug and a 32 watt cigarette lighter plug, and I'm going to have power. I've got the power. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I've got the power. I did it, gotta have it. I did it, gotta have it. I did it. I'm divorced twice, man. Divorced twice. Yep. After 4,000 people, and I use that term advisedly, but after 4,000 people, so-called, none of them were white or Asian. Why is that, guys? Anybody want to take a stab in the dark at that one? 4,000 people and not a single one of them. Well, I take that back. There was one Asian in Hong Kong. But other than that, no. Not one Asian, not one white chick. Isn't that awful? That's awful. What's my thoughts on Israel? Now, are you trying to get me banned? Is that what you're trying to do? That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me banned. Now, that's not going to work, now, is it? I'm not going to talk about that because I know that'll get me banned. Nice try, though. E for effort and all that good shit. Can we chat? Isn't that what we're doing right now? Am I housed? No, I am not housed. Why, do you think I'm in the insane asylum or some shit? It is kind of a plain wall behind me, isn't it? But no, I'm not in an insane asylum. Thank you for your concern, though. But no, I am not in an insane asylum. Have you followed me? I can't follow you. If I leave this live show, it dies. You gotta click on me, dude. See my icon up there in the upper left there? You gotta click on that shit Send me a message, and then I'll respond to you when I get done with the live show. Do I have a home now? No, I do not. I'm still living in my car. Still living in my car. Still haven't found a girlfriend that has an apartment or a house yet. Which means, ladies, I'm still available. So, if you feel so inclined, leave me a message. Leave me a DM, a PM, or a message with your Gmail, and I will put you in Google Chat, and we will discuss, hopefully, me and the dog getting out of the car and into an apartment or a house. Now, apartments, you have to be careful because some apartments don't allow for pets. So you have to be really careful when it comes to apartments because some allow pets and some do not. So you have to be careful with that. I used to be an orderly years ago, working in nursing homes and hospitals. But that was many, many moons ago. Many, many moons ago. Where are we at here? 6.4K. All right. That's pretty good. 6.4K is pretty good, man. You're doing all right. I still need that red teddy bear, y'all. Somebody give me that red teddy bear, please. Do you have any kids? I have 3 children. Well, I actually have 5 children. 2 died, 3 lived. And the 3 that lived were adopted out against their will. Oh, there we go. Thank you for the teddy bear. I needed that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the big red teddy bear. I desperately needed it. And TikTok says I needed it, so hey, you know. But yeah, thank you for the big red teddy bear. I appreciate it. The 3 that lived were adopted out against their will. So much for child rights, right? Child rights only matter until it's time to take them away from you, and then they don't matter at all. Why do I wear a pentacle? I wear a pentacle because I'm high priest of freedom religion, a new pagan religion that believes that everyone should be set free from the bondage of monotheism and certain types of polytheism. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, well, hey, shit happens, right? Everything happens for a reason. I ain't worried about it. Not worried about it. Well, hi there. How you doing? Someone said, hi, James. Well, hi there. Are you still in touch with them? No. I haven't talked to my kids in, goddamn, I haven't talked to the kids in, I guess, 12 years. Long ass time. I was told that they were converted into Christianity and taught to hate their daddy. So I don't know if I can even talk to them, even if I did know where they were. Because if that's true, and they were brainwashed into hating their daddy, well, then anything I said would be moot now, wouldn't it? Am I a Satanist? Fuck no, I ain't no Satanist. Most Satanists are atheists. I'm not an atheist. I'm a pagan, dear. I'm a pagan. Well, dear guy, whatever the hell you are. Since most of the females on TikTok tend to be black dudes in Africa, I'm going to assume you're a guy until I know different, right? Well, hello there. How you doing? But yeah, man, 4,000 people, and they all ended up either being a black dude in Africa or an AI bot. Isn't that crazy? 4,000. That should tell you something. Do you care for a Google chat? No, I don't care. Leave me your Gmail and I'll be happy to add you to Google Chat. I'll be more than happy to add you to Google Chat. Folks, if you have Google Chat, leave me a PM, a DM, or a message with your Gmail and say, please add me to Google Chat, and I will add you to Google Chat. It really is that simple. It really is that simple. Do you care for Signal? No, I don't use Signal. I don't have Signal. I don't have Signal. I don't have Telegram. I don't have WhatsApp, and I don't have Zangy. I used to have WhatsApp and Zangy, but Zangy banned me, and WhatsApp refuses to give me a code. So there you go. So just, but yeah, leave me a PM, a DM, or a message with your Gmail, and make sure you put in there now, add me to Google Chat so I know what the hell I'm doing. And then I will add you to Google Chat, and then we will be off to the Camptown races. How am I doing? Well, physically, I'm not doing that great, but spiritually, I'm doing awesome. Well, you don't leave it in here. You leave me a PM, a DM, or a message. Message me outside of this live show, and then give me your Gmail, okay? I want to know you more better. Well, good. Leave me a message. Leave me a PM, a DM, or a message outside of this live show with your Gmail, and make sure you put in the header or somewhere in the email that you want me to add you to Google Chat, and then I will do so. All right. All right, folks. I'm finally getting tired. Almost 1 o'clock here. 12:54. Finally getting tired. So the live show has done its purpose. It's allowed me to get tired enough to where that I want to go to sleep. Do I have messages? Well, I won't have a message until you leave me one. You got to leave me one first. Leave me a PM, a DM, or a message, and then I will get back to you. All right, folks, we're going to end this. You have a wonderful evening and a better tomorrow, okay? Bye.